bright sunny Tuesday afternoon in Accra at the prestigious Golden Tulip Hotel, tourists have gathered at the swimming pool, cooling off. Events and conferences are taking place and hotel rooms fully booked and occupied. Suddenly, armed men stormed the hotel, taking several people hostage and demand an end to a major government program. A joint police and military team stormed the facility to neutralize the attack. While it's not real or even a scene in a movie, it's the scenario for a simulation exercise carried out by the police this afternoon to test the country's readiness to counter a terrorist attack. Komla Adom was there for JoyNews.
A typical terror attack at a top-level hotel in the Ghanaian capital, Accra. A top-level meeting ongoing in the hotel room is interrupted by some terrorist groups and individuals. A call placed to the Joint Police and Military Anti-Terrorist Team saw a deployment of forces to the hotel to attempt to counter the terror attack. On the way into the boardroom, you see some injured staff of the hotel weeping and wailing. The rest of the team proceed to the boardroom and repel or quell the attack.
Gentlemen, you have taken on them. Let's wait for ourselves.
After the rescue of some of the hostages, quick interviews with a joint police and military team reveal 2 or 3 of the members of a terror group holding a yellow box are heard saying they are not going to relent, they are not going to back down unless a certain authority yields to their demands. According to the team lead, response time, alertness, and desire of the team was commendable.
And the posture that you have really put up today, to anybody who has that evil mind, he would think twice before maybe even coming to perpetrate it. So it serves, this simulation exercise which we have put in place today would serve as a deterrent to anybody. That is, we are prepared to be able to face you anywhere at any time. We have been trained, we are in the uniform to protect every life and property, and we have sworn to do it even at the peril of our life. So these are some of the hazards that you have to bear with when we are called to set duties. Sometimes we suffer casualties, but as much as possible, we work towards minimizing the casualties that we suffer. That is why training and retraining is very important.
And you know, members of the security agencies are excited when they say Ahua. Let's have a quick conversation with Chukwemeka Eze, ONEP's executive director. He joins us on the phone on how what necessary some of these simulation exercises are. Chukwemeka, it's been a while. Thank you so much for your time this afternoon. Okay, if you can hear me, this afternoon we saw a simulation exercise for, you know, just in case any terrorist attacks happen at the Golden Tulip Hotel. From where you sit, how will you describe such simulation exercises? Is it really, or are they really necessary?
They are very necessary. They are proactive measures that is taken by the security operatives so that in the event that anything occurs, they are not taken unawares. I think it is very much in order. The opposite is that you do not do anything, and when such events take place, you are taken unawares, and you don't even know how to react. And once you don't know how to react, then it takes you unawares, and then the enemy is ahead of the security agent.
What would you say it sort of creates a bit of panic among people?
Well, I don't think so. I think everybody understands that when you prepare for war, it doesn't mean that people should panic that there is war. It means that if eventually there is war, because some of these issues, some of these simulation exercises are also preventive measures. In other words, it goes a long way to forestall occurrences that could lead to a situation that people might be even scared of.
And speaking of which, we've seen how in the sub-region there's been a number of attacks. How often, for example, should Ghana be conducting such exercises?
I think as much as possible, the more simulation exercises that you conduct, the more people get used to such events. And when they finally occur, if at all it does occur, people don't get scared about them. If you look at things like airlines, most airlines conduct such simulation exercises, not because there will be a crash tomorrow, but in the event there is anything related to that or that could create panic, they already know how to handle them.
Right. Very, very interesting. But based on your own security analysis of Ghana and what happens here, would you say Ghana is prepared? Indeed, some have said that nobody can really be prepared for any terrorist attack. We've seen all these developed countries really suffer when it happens. So to what extent would you say, based on the information perhaps available to you, that Ghana is perhaps prepared for any such unforeseen attacks?
Well, to the extent that our region is now faced with this unfortunate challenge, Ghana's preparation is in order. It does not suggest that already there is any indicator pointing to that. Okay. But because you are living in a community called the ECOWAS space, it is important that such preparations take place once in a while. Just like I said, it does not mean that airlines expect crash, but every now and then they go on simulation exercise in the event that it ever occur.
All right. Chukwuemeka Eze, thank you so much for your time this afternoon. He's Executive Director of ONEP there